Hey everyone, good morning. Sorry for the delay. Just wanted to come to you today, this morning, on this beautiful Friday, 30th of December. And guys, today I'm just going to show you how to make a lovely gluten-free breakfast. So I am going to be making none other than some cornmeal semolina, the coarse one, porridge. So I'm going to be using cornmeal. I'm going to be using some cinnamon. I'm going to add some vanilla. I'm going to use almond milk because it's meant to be, it's gluten-free, isn't it? So it's dairy-free, gluten-free, everything. And we are going to be using some agave to sweeten it. You could also use some cane juice if you'd like. Not cane juice, sorry. You could use cane juice if you wanted to, but I meant to say brown sugar. Okay? So you decide what you'd like to use. And yes, guys, let's get started. So I've got my pot. I'm just going to turn the pot on. Just switching on my stove, guys. So I'm going to turn my pot on. I'm going to just put it to about 12. And yeah, this is my water. I'm going to use it later. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour my almond milk in. If you live in the UK, I just bought this in Tesco's. We can get it from Aldi, Lidl, Sainsbury's, or anywhere where it sells almond milk. Or you could actually buy your own almond milk. Just buy the almond in like Grapetree or any health food store. And you just blend it up in some water. Normally, like, you do a ratio of like 1 to 2. So 1 cup of almond to 2 cups of water. And you blend and strain it in a nut bag or a cheese bag. Okay, so I've just added some almond milk to the pot, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it to warm up. And while it's warming up, I am going to be adding my cornmeal. So I'm going to just add some cornmeal to this bowl. I see one person was on, but the person has left. I was going to say hi, but the person has left. But anyway, for those who re-watch the video, then hey, welcome. I'll try and do some more live videos and let you know beforehand so that you can join me when you know, if you want to, guys. But anyway, this is the semolina cornmeal. Added some to the bowl. I'm now going to add some water. Just enough to mix everything. So basically liquidize the mixture so I can add it to the warmed almond milk. So I'm just stirring it, guys. Stirring it. And this part is great, guys, if you're allergic to, like, you know, anything with gluten. If you struggle with any other grains but you're okay with cornmeal, then this is a great alternative. You could also use coconut milk instead of using the almond milk. You could have also used coconut milk. Okay, you could use oat milk as well. Any other dairy-free milk alternative that you like, you could use. So guys, what I've done now is I've liquidized the semolina, and then what I'm going to do now is I am just going to swap over to a different spoon, because normally when you're using metal pots you should use plastic. This is not even the right one, but I can't get to the other one right now, so I'm just going to use this. Okay, if you have a wooden spoon, use it. If you got a plastic one, that's the other one, then fine. Mine is over the other side. I don't want to stretch the video over there, so I'm just using that one. But anyway, my milk is boiling up now. Yep, and I'm now going to give my porridge mixture, the semolina and the water, the cornmeal and the water, a little stir to combine it. And now I'm going to be pouring it in. So I'm going to be pouring it in now. There we go. And quickly give it a stir, because you don't want it to start becoming hard and cakey and lumpy. So you just stir it, stir it, stir it until everything is properly combined and the whole mixture is at the right temperature. So when it's all combined to a common temperature, meaning, it's warm, because what you just added was cold to warm. So you want to get everything to a constant or a fixed temperature. That's that. You'll know that it's ready or it's fine for you to stop stirring when it starts to give you bubbles. It likes to pop as well, so be careful. So you can see it's popping now, so it means it needs its water now. So it's properly combined, it just needs its water now. So add water as needed, depending on how thick you want your porridge to be. Now, when you're cooking it, it can be watery like this, and as it cooks, it takes normally like around 25 to 30 minutes. But as it cooks, the water reduces, and then it becomes thicker. But of course, if you put too much water in it, it's going to become too watery. So when you're actually trying to, when you're ready to have it, it's going to be too watery. So that is the consistency that you're looking for. Sorry about the noise, guys. That's my phone notification going on or going off. But there you go. So I'm stirring it. And I'm just going to leave it to cook. So while it's doing that, while it's doing its thing, I am going to be adding some cinnamon powder so it can cook within it. While it's cooking, it will release the fragrance, the nutrients, and all of the goodness that cinnamon comes with. If you have nutmeg as well, you can add nutmeg to it. I don't have any right now, so I'm just going to use the cinnamon, and I'm going to use some vanilla at the end. So I'm just stirring it, guys, and I'm just going to keep stirring it. What you do is you keep stirring it until it starts to bubble. That's when you know it is at its common temperature, right? When it's not bubbling, you still have some cold and hot being mixed there. So you have to keep going, otherwise it will start to clump. All right? So I'm just going to let you see that the bubbles are forming. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but the bubbles are forming, which means it's getting hot. It's becoming hotter and hotter. So let's just wait. It's getting there, guys. And I'm going to stir because I don't want it to get lumpy. Okay, so there you go. And you just leave it to cook. You just keep stirring it, guys. It hasn't started bubbling up yet, but let me zoom out. There you go. See, there you go, guys. So I'm going to just leave that to continue cooking, and then I'm going to leave it on for about 25 more minutes. And then what you can do is, guys, every 5 minutes or so you come and check on it, right? Reduce once it's bubbling up like rapidly, like mine isn't as yet, but when it starts bubbling up rapidly, I'm going to turn the stove down to very low so that you can simmer. And every 5 or so minutes you just come and stir it. And after about 25 minutes it should be finished. It should be thick. If it's too thick, add some water to it, guys, and stir it again and just leave it for a little bit for it to combine. If it's too thin, then you cannot add any more cornmeal to it. That's going to just be half cooked and half not, which is going to just ruin your porridge. So what you do, if it's too thin, then if you have gluten-free oats, you can add it to it, and that will thicken it, and then you could have a mixture of the gluten-free oats with the cornmeal. And then next time when you're doing it, you'll be able to judge how much water to put next time. Okay, so don't beat yourself up if it's too watery. It's fine. Just add some gluten-free oats if you've got some. That will thicken it, then you can have it, and then next time you'll get it right. Okay, all right, guys, I'm going to leave mine to cook. I've just reduced my stove there to 6. It was at 12 first, and I'm going to just leave it there on 6. I am going to cover the pot and let it simmer, And every 5 minutes, I'm going to come and just give it a stir. That's what it's looking like so far. And it needs just about, say, 25 minutes, and then that's it. I'm going to come back later and show you the finished results, or I'll post it, guys. But if you give me 20 minutes and come back, I'll show you when I'm pouring it, when I'm, sweetening it and everything. But hope you like this video. Hope you try it. And if you try it, do let me know. And I'll speak to you soon, guys. Take care. Bye.